Hi guys, I hope you had a really nice weekend and hope that you were able to stay cool. It was a hot one, wasn't it? I am at Cuca Lake right now. We do have internet, so I'll be able to post my lessons from here. I'm going to be here for the next couple of weeks, and it is my favorite place in the world. So I'm very excited to be here. And if it's going to be almost 100 degrees, you might as well be at the lake, right? So today, what's on the agenda is, first of all, thank you for tuning into the mini lesson. After you view this short mini lesson, I would like you to go to the audio chapter for chapter 8 of Island of the Blue Dolphins and listen to the audio recording as you follow along in your novel. After you're done with chapter 8, you are going to be answering some questions from chapters 5 through 8. And there's a sheet in what was mailed to you that looks like this. Understanding the Story, chapters 5 through 8. That's where I'm getting the questions from. There's one question that will be eliminated, and I'll tell you that as I'm reading them. So if you want to answer those questions on the hard copy, that's fine with me. As usual, you would just take a picture of your work and email it to me or send it to me on Microsoft Teams chat. Either that, or I will have the questions on a Google Doc for you, and you can type your answers out and turn them in online, which is what most of you are choosing to do. It seems that you're getting more used to the online format, and that's great. So, by the way, for what I've asked you to do so far, the people that have turned in work, I'm so impressed by what you've been turning in. Your answers are showing that you have a good understanding of what's happening in the story. And I mean, they're just right on the money. When I ask you to write a short paragraph, you're doing the topic, sentence, detail, 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 concluding sentence format beautifully. Using transitions to start your sentences, and your evidence from the text to support whatever claim you have in your topic sentence has been really good, strong evidence. So I'm very, very pleased with what I'm seeing so far, and I appreciate you putting all that effort into what you're doing. And I really hope that you're enjoying the book. So, after you read and listen to chapter 8, these are the questions that you will be answering. Number 1 is multiple choice. Why does the new chief leave the island at the end of chapter 5? A, to hunt otter and to sell their pelts. B, to seek revenge on the Aleuts. C, to trade island goods for money and food. Or D, to make a place for the people in a new country. Number 2 is also multiple choice. What deadly danger befalls Ramo in chapter 8? A, a band of warriors. B, a pack of wild dogs. C, a school of sharks. Or D, a group of wild boar. We are going to ship. No, we're not. We're not going to ship anything. We are going to skip over the short answer question and go down to the long answer, which doesn't have to be terribly long. I'm thinking that you can probably do this in 2 to 3 sentences. So about 2 or 3 sentences to answer this question. Who arrives on a ship to the island in chapter 6? Why? And then explain what happens to Karana and Ramo as the ship is leaving. So there are 3 parts to that question. I think probably the easiest thing to do is to write a sentence answering each question. So you should have 3 sentences to answer that. Make sure that you restate the question and your answer. For example, in chapter 6, blank arrives on a ship to the island. The reason for this is, and then give the reason why they arrive on the island. And then, as a result, comma, Karana and Ramo blank as the ship is leaving. Okay? Then finally, the last thing I'm going to ask you to do is write a little bit. Imagine you're Karana at the end of chapter 8. How would you feel about having to survive on the island all alone? Explain your answer. And so if I were Karana at the end of chapter 8, being all alone on the island would make me feel blank. And then write another sentence explaining why you would feel that way. So that one you can answer in about 2 sentences. Okay, so 2 multiple choice questions, a long answer question where you're going to answer all 3 parts of the question with 3 separate sentences, and a couple of sentences to answer the question about Karana being alone on the island. Once you've completed that work and either taken a picture of it and emailed it to me or turned it in on the Google Doc that I provide, you'll be all set for today. And I'll see you again tomorrow on Tuesday. I hope you have a great Monday, and it looks like it's going to be another nice day. Hope you get outside and enjoy the nice weather. Enjoy chapter 8 as well. See you again tomorrow, guys. Bye.